Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Just Fun Stuff and another Just Fun tour. And it is holiday season, and I could not be more excited. I love the lights, I love the holiday decorations, I love the holiday islands, and that's exactly what we're touring today. Today, we are touring the island of Artemis. And it is described as a holly jolly Christmas festival, so all things holiday related. I can't wait to get started, so let's not wait. Let's get right into this map. So as you can see, definite residential area up in kind of like the mid left corner. There's a main house to the right. It looks like most of the shops in the campsite are down in the front. And there's a lot of path work going on here, not a lot of greenery, which is to be expected on a holiday island. There's usually a ton of custom, so I'm really excited to see what they have. But for residents, we have Melba, Poppy, Ozzy, Molly, Shep. I adore Shep. Lucky, Fauna, Eric, who I've wanted forever. We have Coco and Marshall. And of course, the dream address is located down here at the bottom of the screens. If you want to hop on and tour along with me, amazing. You can save it for later. It'll also be in the description. Now, without any more hesitation, let's start our tour of Artemis. And just coming out of the airport, like, look at this. You know it's gonna be good when there is just layers upon layers of holiday items just walking in. And I love the panel type buildings. And look at the path at the bottom. Just amazing. But just coming in, it feels like something out of a Dickens novel. I don't know. It's very, very festive. You know the opening scene of A Christmas Carol? That's the feeling I get from this. That kind of like old European city type feeling. But it's just gorgeous. And of course, Nook's Cranny right here at the bottom. Right along the beach. And the beaches themselves are fully decorated. I'm wondering, can I get across here? I can. And look at that. That's just so pretty. And there doesn't need to be really any rhyme or reason to it. It is exactly what it says. It's a holiday festival and it's all things holiday. Look at the little elves everywhere. Oh, they're on a train. That's so cute. Look at the little guy riding the cart. And then you have the deer in the front. That's cute. It's like a little Polar Express. We head around the express, we can. And into more fully decorated beaches. It's like a little cafe area. They have a toaster on the table, which is just cute. All right, let's head more into the island. And really just look at these customs. This is just too pretty. The wreaths everywhere, the lights everywhere, the little signage. That's so much fun. And there's a little elf riding the mini train in front of a tiny town. I love when people use the little doll houses and create these little clusters of tiny houses. It's just so cute. This is like all the little elf housing. And that is a lot of tiny houses, but look at how pretty that is. I bet you at night it just glows. So nice. Oh, there's the campsite. Kind of just tucked right in there. Although before we go much, much further, I see Able Sisters. I'm kind of going to backtrack because I remember coming out of the airport and if I can find resident services, I'm seeing so much. Yes. I remember seeing a ladder, and I'm assuming it's here for a reason, so I'm just going to grab that before we continue on with our tour, because I feel like we're going to have some climbing. All right, back to, can we just appreciate the amount of tiny houses that have gone into this build? That's crazy. And again, we have the campsite kind of tucked in there. And then look at these beaches. I can't get over all of the Christmas customs that they've used. They're just everywhere. Nothing is not touched by a custom, and I'm loving it. And again, there's no set pattern to it, and that just really kind of works. Going back up past the campsite and visiting the elves again, and more tiny houses. There's so many of them, but I love these little villages all throughout. I mean, the elves have got to live somewhere, right? There's Coco, and you can head back down onto the beach. Oh, this is just pretty. It's like a little beachfront workshop. Toys everywhere. Oh, you can head back up. Oh, even the pier is decorated. Got the little tent for the elf and the tree and the gifts. Like, they didn't leave any area of this island untouched by the holidays. There's Fauna. Can I head back in? Do I have to go through and around? We'll go through and around. How did I get down here in the first place? We walked through the little workshop, so we're gonna head back. I will say there's a lot going on the island, so it's easy to get kind of stuck, but well worth the effort in trying to move through it. So let's move up a level and more tiny houses. And I love the brick pattern throughout the nutcracker. The umbrellas that look like little candies everywhere. We've come upon a villager house. And I'm guessing, oh, look at behind. There's so much going on in there. Let's use our ladder, though, and see if we can get down here. And visit Eric and Molly. And look at this scenery. It's so beautiful. Table full of frozen treats. And Able Sisters is kind of... I don't know if I can get through here. No, I can't. I don't know how to get back and around to that. Can I get through any of this? No, we have to kind of go back. Or can I go around? Let's go up before we go down. Oh, how pretty is this? I'm loving all the panel buildings, and I love the bunk bed buildings. I used to have that as an entrance to Funland. I think they look so amazing. Going up further, we have what looks like a giant gingerbread house. How cool is that? The pattern out front. This has to be like Santa's house for sure. The gifts out front and the toys. And look at the panels on the side with that cute gingerbread pattern. Of course, the tiny houses everywhere. I've never seen so many tiny houses. Again, nighttime must be just phenomenal on this island. You have the elves working on the toys over here. More tiny houses. Oh, you can go all the way in and back through. This island keeps going and going and going. You can really get into it all. Look at this. I love that. The customs are so cute, and it's like mini workshops all the way through. Oh, and there's where Santa has his sled. Way in the back, ready to go. Then you've got the big gold seat here and what looks like more workshop. Can I get down in through here? You really gotta work your way through this island. But again, so worth it. Oh, I just want to go back and take another look at this because I'm loving that. That gives me inspiration. Like, I want to make a giant gingerbread house. So now I'm thinking, how can I do it that makes it a little bit different than this? But that's amazing. All right, heading back through. And more tiny villages. Look at the village. And kind of nothing here, so I'm wondering if this is a viewpoint. Because you can get... Oh, you can! You can look down and there's trees all down and in through it. I am obsessed with... Like, you can get right out of the picture and just see the tiny little town. It looks like there's a whole scene going on down there. That's great. Come around front. Oh, it's like a big Christmas dinner. It's all set up with the table. You can't see it when you pan up, unfortunately, the way the game is, but you can see the table all done up. There's food all around. I love the houses. Look at that. If this doesn't get you in the holiday spirit, I don't know what does. This is just too much. A lot of time and effort went into this island, for sure. Look at the holly path on the bridge. And then you come into a bunch of fresh cut trees. And a little barn. Look at that. That's amazing. Is there anything over in this direction? I feel like there's little surprises everywhere you go. Okay, and this is where we were before with all the toys. So everything does kind of connect eventually. You just gotta find your way through it. But again, well worth the effort. Over here, we have more villager housing and some pumpkins. So a little pumpkin farm. A little spooky. Unexpected, but lovely. And this, we're definitely, if we look at the map, right in the middle of the residential area. So we're towards the back to the left. Look at the little laundry up top with the same. It's got the Christmas patterned shirts as well. And you can go up a whole other level. You kind of have like a mad scientist house. I don't know. There's a lot going on in the front here. Then there's train tracks and a UFO. Okay, that has to be one of my favorite views. They've used the little pocket campers and dog houses and trophies to create this little town down below with the cars and the trains, and then there's an alien landing over it. They even have the bonsai trees to look like trees and the shrubs. That's adorable. That is too cute. That has to be one of my favorite views so far. The museum and more little houses. I'm obsessed with all the customs though. Look at how many customs they have used. Let's go back down a level and keep heading across and down. Look at the dresses. They're like carolers singing. They've got the music set up and then all the little dresses standing up and the candles. Too cute. Heading back through more of the residence houses, and I can't get over the panels that they have everywhere set up with just all the holly and the lights and the garland. And then you're smack dab in the middle of a tiny town again. Oh, and they've got the museum surrounded by the tiny houses. But I mean, this is a Christmas island and it's full of elves. So that makes sense to me. There are just so many of them. Absolutely beautiful though. And again, I bet you at night it's just glowing on this island. I love the panels. I love the little houses everywhere. Oh, you've got a little bridge. Okay, the elves driving the little space cars. That's cute. More tiny, tiny villages. They're everywhere. This is an island run by elves. Oh, there's a little cafe tucked in here. You can get your hot chocolate and your apple cider and all the things that are wonderfully Christmassy. Just walking around, I feel like this island smells like cinnamon. Okay, we're back into the area we were when we like came in. It's all the like old town feeling. Just love this area. Let's head back over the bridge. Oh, we're on the other side of the elves now. And on to kind of a beachy area. Oh, you can come into the front. Oh, they've got like a hollyberry farm. And you've got the elf tending it and the horse. Oh, this is cute. It's all set up with the holly bushes and the red flowers and the candles and the trees. That's beautiful. Then onto the beach. I don't think I can get through. Oh, I can get through this way. And you've got more elves. And like a plant area. Tree shop. There's elves working on stuff everywhere on this island. It's busy. Oh, you've got little trains with the luggage going into the tunnel. That's adorable. And flowers in your back in. Oh, look at this little plant shop. That's cute. This whole little area here right now, it reminds me of the like original Frosty the Snowman movie when they're trapped in the greenhouse. If it was surrounded by glass, it would be the greenhouse. Looks like there's a little toy area here. There's nutcrackers everywhere. Little houses in the back. So much detail went into this island. And what do we have here? We have a camera and pictures with Santa. It's like Santa's little village like you'd see at the mall, all set up with the trees in the back and the fireplace. The Mrs. Claus and the Santa Claus suit so you can sit down and get your picture with Santa. That's cute. And I like the big bear sitting there. I like the toys everywhere. This is definitely like a fantasy holiday island. It's so well done. The amount of effort that went into putting this together. I'm really glad that this has been my first holiday island because there's so many different ideas and so many path codes and custom codes and different areas to explore. So many different ideas. I love the tiny villages everywhere. I'd love to see this at night. It's just amazing. Definitely worth the effort of finding your way through, discovering everything that there is. There's just so much to see and so many twists and turns and little surprises everywhere. Can I get through here? It's just so much fun. Oh, the carolers. Such an amazing island. Done so well with so much going on. Oh, there's more. Behind resident services, there's this whole, it's almost like a parade. They're pulling all the presents and the toys in the sleigh. There's the elves everywhere. And then, of course, you have the houses all built up with the panels. I don't know. This whole island just gets me. If it doesn't get you in the holiday spirit, then I don't know what will, because this is absolutely amazing. Oh, is this like a little workshop? Did we see this? It is a little workshop and mailroom and just everything holiday related all in one area. I'm loving the panels. I love the mailroom, the elves everywhere, the trees everywhere. Able Sisters tucked down here. What an amazing island. So worth the visit. It is absolutely beautiful. There's so many different ideas and things to see. All of the little villages. There's some fun in the back with the UFO on the little village. There's the gingerbread house. There's trains everywhere. It's just been an experience, and I am loving it. The beach is fully done. It really gives me so much inspiration, and there's so many different ideas I want to take from this and try to put into my own island, and I'm excited to get started on that. But I'm going to go ahead and end this tour here. I want to thank you guys so much, though, for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you've already subscribed. Thank you so much. You are truly appreciated, and we will be back with more Animal Crossing videos.